whenever you're ready. Y'all ready?
Yeah,
Ready.
motherfucker.
All right. All right. So, what's up,
Ready.
everybody? Welcome to the latest episode of Pop for This. We are your hosts. I am Machi, the Ring Geek.
Gil the Guillotine.
Mackenzie the Total Hill.
And this
Nice.
week,
Nice.
as we serenade you, we've got our recap this week for the week of April 27th. Before we get to that, we've got a word from our partner, the official cookie of Pop for This, Cookies by Clark.
Cookies by Clark. Founded in 2015, our passion for fitness and health led to the creation of delicious, health conscious baked goods. We believe in keeping things simple with limited, quality ingredients that we feel good about feeding to our own family. Specializing in cookies as well as offering brownies, we proudly provide gluten free and vegan options for everyone to enjoy. Every purchase helps support our small family owned business, and we truly appreciate your support. So please visit us on Instagram at Cookies by Clark, the official cookie of the Pop for This podcast. Cookies by Clark, the best cookie in the world for the best podcast in the world.
And that was Cookies by Clark. And that was Cookies by Clark. So, yeah, boys, we'll get right to the recap. A lot of stuff went down this week. A lot of stuff went down this week. So, let's get right to it. So, Raw, we had Cody come out. Excuse me.
Cody
Oh, wait,
come
no, no,
out
no.
on
I'm
Raw.
sorry. I'm looking at SmackDown. That's my bad.
I'm like, what the hell?
No, Cody let
What
off SmackDown, not Raw.
what
Just
Marvel universe are you in?
So Raw, we had Seth. We had Seth lead Raw with with a segment. Braun Breaker came out and they had back and forth. It ended with the visionary Seth Rollins laying down a challenge for a match at Backlash. I thought the segment was great. Braun Breaker had a lot of great energy. Really, really good segment. Um, After that, we had Penta versus Rusev. With Penta defeating Rusev, we had another sighting of Javon and Ethan Page. So they're giving these new guys a lot of time, which is cool. Penta ended up getting the win. I don't know what's going on with Rusev, but good for Penta. So far, so good with his reign. After that, we had Becky Lynch promo. Becky came out, and at first I thought it was gonna be like a face turn or something because she was talking about how she's gonna be a fighting champion and all this. Then Io came out and she just shitted on Io, and I was like, okay, never mind. I was wrong.
That shit was hilarious.
She was awesome.
But she, it was really really funny. Of course, she berated Io. She berated Io, and then set up a match which happened right away. Match for the IC belt.
I like that.
Becky and Io
Love
burned
it.
the house down. Asuka came in with her fuckery to continue that storyline, and Becky ended up pulling up the win off of the distraction. Um, awesome match.
Does
After that, we had a
Asuka
Joe Hendry concert.
does Asuka and Io finally have a match at Backlash?
I think it's gonna happen. I hope it's gonna happen.
It
But
needs to happen.
yes, it needs to happen. More than a Joe Hendry concert needs to happen. The less we say about that, the better.
Why do you
Um,
always gotta have that though? Just let it go. Every
I
few
don't know.
years, they gotta have some guy with a guitar in the ring. Like, what
They
is it?
always have to have some type of musical talent.
They got to have that, but specifically ever since the success of what's his face, the honky tonk man, you got to
Honky
have
Tonk
some
Man,
guy
Jeff
with a
Jarrett,
guitar.
Jeff
Elias,
Jarrett,
remember
Elias.
Elias?
A few years ago, it was Elias. Now it's Joe Hendry. Gronk
Now
had a guitar one time. I'm like,
that's
what's going
crazy.
on,
I've never really thought of that. Like for
bro?
real.
Like it's crazy. They
Yeah,
always got to have a guy.
With a guitar.
yeah.
Oh wow.
They even
Um,
had that guy. Remember that big buff dude that used to come out and play electric for Shinsuke Nakamura?
Or
oh yeah,
Last year? I forgot his name, but I don't know where he's at now. But
they need to get the guy from the Lost Boys to come out with his saxophone.
I
I
still
still believe.
believe.
Ah,
All right,
how's he hitting all them notes, but he only using one hand?
bro, that guy was
yikes.
so jacked. The saxophone looked like the size of a toy in his
Oh,
hand. That shit was wild.
that dude was definitely a wrestler.
Getting
That
back
was
to
like
I
his
gotta
reality.
love
part-time
that.
gig.
He should have been a vampire.
So
He
yeah,
probably
getting back to
was.
reality, we had a match: Rey Mysterio versus excuse me, Grande Americano. We had a little bit of hype because I think they're having the AAA, well, AAA is having their Noche de los Grandes on May 30th, so they're hyping that thing up. Um, so yeah, it was all right, nothing too crazy. Ray won, defeating Americano, but obviously we know that angle's not done. After that, we had Obafemi come out and obliterate Grayson Waller, which was fine. But the post match with the open challenge, Obafemi laying down an open challenge, very, very intriguing. But a
I
lot of
saw this thing.
excitement there.
I saw this thing online. It said you release you release Kyrie Singh, but you keep Grayson Waller. What's going on?
You let the you let
Like
the new
what's going on?
you let the new day go, and you keep Grayson
You
Waller. Yeah,
kept
that's
Yeah,
Grayson.
like
wild.
what's
That's
going on?
wild.
All right.
They got backwards, bro.
Um, well, another interesting thing about this segment, right after Oba was done, they went to a segment with Judgment Day and Liv reminding Roxanne, that she's a part of the Judgment Day, kind of questioning her loyalty because Finn brought her in, and then
Mm-hmm.
Finn
Mm-hmm.
came into the scene. I like the seeds that are being planted there. The descent in the Judgment Day, whether she leaves the Judgment Day or she joins Finn or does neither. I think it's very, very interesting. And then after that, we had a tag match with Bailey and Lyra Valkyria versus Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. This was really like a showcase for Roxanne, honestly. Um,
Yeah, they were
this
also
was
in her hometown.
Yeah, this was a showcase for Roxanne. Predictably, she was the one who got the pin and the win for her and Raquel Rodriguez.
That's
With
my
Liv,
baby.
obviously, can't leave anything alone. She, of course, interjected herself into it. It feels like, well, you know what? I'll wait till we get to the end to say what I think it feels like. And then to end the show, we had Roman Reigns and the Usos come out, talk some trash to Jacob Fatu. It was all right until Jacob got
J
in Roman's face, yoked him up, and then we
crashed
ended the
out.
show with
Crashed
the
out,
confirmation
baby.
of their match. So yeah, that was
Choked him
Raw.
out.
So I've spoken enough, guys. I leave the floor open to you. What do we think
Um,
of
Yeah,
it?
it
yeah.
was a solid Raw. It was a good
It's
Raw.
very solid Raw.
From beginning to end. Um, I'm glad that they're finally pushing the moving story with this Seth and Braun, because
Yes.
we've been waiting for this for a very long time. And now
Mm-hmm.
that now that both men are healthy and we are
Mm-hmm.
a go, and if reports are right, they're saying that Bronson Reed might come back in June or July. Then the Vision will be back. Everybody's healthy again.
I'm
Vision's
just
gonna be
started.
running Raw once everybody gets healthy again. But I like the segment. I loved the segment between Seth Rollins and Braun. Seth is majorly over as a face right now. Like
Yeah.
you heard the audience, and it does tell you why they're beefing. And I think we needed that a little bit, and it was clear. Like Braun always thought that, like, yo, I don't need Seth to become the man. I could do that without you. And
I tell you one thing, man.
mm,
If you needed a picture of the word intensity, a picture next to the word, you got to put Braun Breaker in
mhm,
that picture because
Yeah.
he was staring daggers he was just right here instead. He didn't blink, and I'm like,
mhm,
dude, this guy's intense.
yeah.
That was really cool to see. Yeah, I love it.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's gonna end in Backlash though. I
Oh
think it's gonna
no,
be a good
no,
match. I still don't know who's gonna win that match. It's still up in the air for me, but it's gonna be a match, and I don't think it's gonna be the last match that they have.
no. I think that's a well deserved feud
Yeah.
between the two of those. That's not a one match thing.
It could go
That's
until until
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
Yep, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They definitely can't, like they've got to do something after Backlash. Maybe there's some kind of dirty finish which allows it to continue. I do feel like it's a SummerSlam, like
Hell in a
SummerSlam.
Cell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like yeah, maybe that's the blow off. Maybe they bring back Hell in a Cell
Hell in Cell.
for
Okay.
Seth and Braun. Maybe
Mhm.
they have a match at Backlash. Maybe they have some kind of tag match or something at Clash in Paris. Then there's another pay-per-view where they can have a second singles match, and then they blow the whole thing off at SummerSlam. So they could do that.
Big
Um,
question is who wins the feud? I mean,
It
even
has
if
to
they
be.
even I mean, it has to be Braun.
I think it would have to be Braun. Just to. I think it only matters if the feud is well given. If they
Yeah.
do it right. But I don't really. I think the logical thing is to have Braun win the feud so that it can give him a push to the next level.
yeah,
Seth has nothing else to prove. Seth is already an icon. Seth could retire tomorrow and he'll be solidified. So his job is to right now is to just bring attention to the new school and teach them and help them move forward. And I think that's what he's doing with Bron Breakker.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I think it
And
was a
Beck
great. I think it was a great segment. Had a lot of intensity, um, and I thought it did great to push the feud forward. I'm looking forward to the match, very
Yeah.
much so.
and Becky's doing the same thing with Io. Yo, dude, let me tell you that. Let me tell you this. That Io and Becky match, that was a WrestleMania main event
Mm.
match.
Yeah,
Yes,
That
absolutely.
was crazy. And it was like the match
100%.
was like 30 minutes. Between
100%.
the promos that Becky did and the actual match, put that all together, that was like 30 minutes
yeah,
all
close to
Yeah.
it.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And that match was fire.
it was.
Like
It was.
And it
Jesus.
wasn't one-sided like it usually is with just Io. Becky
Mm-mm.
did her thing too. I was like, God
They were
damn,
going
she
back and
she gonna
forth, back
wrestle.
and
Like, let's
forth.
go.
There
Yeah,
was a
Yeah.
lot of false finishes. I thought Becky had it. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo,
yeah. I think
it would have been crazy
Io's
if Io won it though.
Io's like a she's like a microwave, man. Like you just turn her on, it's like instant. Put her in there with whatever, whoever.
Mhm.
Like that. When she came out to challenge Becky Lynch, that's like, wow, holy
What?
shit. This is
Yeah.
a PLE match. We getting free on Raw. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I thought it was amazing. And it accomplished a lot. It built up the whole thing with Asuka and Io, which should be an awesome match. I don't know what happens with Becky moving forward, but whatever. I mean, if this is any indication, keep it going.
Keep it
Mhm.
going.
Yeah.
Let's see. Imagine they try to work a triple threat. That'd be crazy.
I,
Yeah.
maybe they do. I mean,
That'd be a wild match, man.
maybe, maybe they do something like that. Maybe they do something like that. I'm sure Asuka will have a match tomorrow and Io will interfere in Asuka's match.
Match, yeah.
Maybe Asuka answers. I don't know if Becky's gonna keep doing the open challenge, but maybe she does
Maybe
and Asuka
Oscar
answers.
and maybe Oscar and okay. That'll be dope. Has another fire match with Oscar. Becky'd be on a roll.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Let me see what other segments. Oh yeah, and the Roman Reigns. I loved how Jacob Fatu just yoked him up. Put not only did
Yes.
he
That-
first he did the mandible claw, and then he did the Tongan
Ming.
death
mhm.
grip. Yeah,
Mhm.
Meng's
Yeah.
Tongan get. I loved it. It was a great callback. This is a great episode of Raw, I have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Even
I
with
think
Oba, I'm excited about Oba's this whole open challenge thing.
Yeah.
I just wonder. I hope it's not a gimmick thing, or it's these Hit Wilsons and these. Like I want the next time we see Femi, I want a credible guy. Like
mhm.
I don't think he's coming back into Lynch, but like a Sheamus. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like just
Yeah.
like a
Absolutely.
beast. Yeah.
You know who I was thinking of? Drew McIntyre.
Wow.
Because Drew
Yeah.
McIntyre can wrestle. Drew McIntyre can do the whole thing, and give them a proper feud.
Mm.
Even if Oba goes over, at the end of the feud, yo, dude, those three matches that they'll probably have will be awesome. The promo work will be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yo, and
that would be
Drew
good promo
is
work. Yeah.
Drew's one of those guys. Yeah, he's smaller than Oba, he is, but standing in the ring, you can see him being a physical presence. Like
mhm,
he's not gonna be, like Oba isn't gonna be like a shadow over him. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Physically, they're gonna be eye to eye. He's one of those guys who's imposing like that, and he's believable to someone who can challenge Oba and vice versa. So that would be a great feud.
yeah.
I agree. That would be dope.
And he left as a heel. I don't think he's gonna come back as a heel. He might come back as a face, Drew, but I don't know. But if they can get do that, that'll be really good.
Yeah, that would be sick.
But yeah, I like how they showed Jacob as a crash out. Like this
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude can snap at any time, just see red and just come at you, and that's why they feel that he can't be champion.
yeah.
You know, I just love the way they're pushing him right now. They need to keep on doing that. But I know there's gonna be mad shenanigans. There's gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
mad
I
shenanigans
mean,
in
come
this
on. Of
match.
course. Of
Because there's
course.
too much people in it.
yeah.
The
Of
MFTs
course.
is in
Yeah.
it. The
MFT
Usos is in
solos.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's at the cookout. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, yeah. There's
They,
there's there ain't no way that match that match
they made
ends
a
anywhere near clean. I don't see it. I don't see it.
I
they
don't
made
even
a
know.
Tonga Loa compilation video.
Of
Jesus.
his botches.
Of his botches.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Like
that
LA
that
Knight.
thing must have been like 6 hours long.
Bro, that shit was
Jesus.
crazy. You thought
He was
LA
known
Knight
for
was
he
bad.
was known for that in New
This
Japan too.
it's terrible.
Yeah, it's really bad,
Terrible.
really
Yeah.
bad.
Hey man.
But
Sometimes you just get stuck in the family business.
so yeah, that
Maybe
was
we'll
oh
open
yeah,
a
and
shoe shop.
the what do you guys think of the whole thing with the Judgment Day? I love it. I love it. I'm a huge Roxanne fan.
Yeah, yeah. I like what's going on.
Huge Roxanne
I
fan.
was wondering what the new shakeup was gonna be, but it looks like Finn is just gonna keep. I hope he keeps planting seeds in Roxanne and where it goes. Yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. Which
Yeah.
side is she gonna pick? What is she gonna do?
It's tricky because like there's no part of me that wants to see Judgment Day break up.
Yeah,
There really isn't. Um, if they do lose Roxanne, I want them to get another dude in there. Um, like another guy should get in there just to take Finn's place. But regardless, one thing I definitely don't want Judgment Day to break up. And honestly, I'd be fine if Roxanne stayed and she resisted, Finn or
yeah.
whatever. I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with that. And I'd be fine with it if Roxanne broke away and she had a feud with Liv that culminated, I don't know, at SummerSlam or maybe a Clash in Paris. Um, because they've been highlighting Roxanne a lot. They've been highlighting her a lot. So I'm interested in seeing where that goes.
It's a slow burn. If you Mark, I agree with you that I don't want them to see I don't want them breaking up, but Roxanne and Liv at SummerSlam, that's not gonna happen, bro. Maybe next SummerSlam. Yo, the way they slow burn these stories. Like it's gonna be the next 2 years before that actually happens. But
Yeah.
the
We'll
way
see.
the WWE does things. But I kind of want Finn to move away from the Judgment Day. He won. He beat Dominic Mysterio. And there's no titles on the line. I kind of want how about putting Finn on SmackDown? Give him some new contenders.
They need
Like
it.
Yeah.
let him be the USA champion. He's the kind of guy he can have
Open
matches every
challenges.
week,
Yeah.
open challenge every week and everything, and it'll be a restart to his gimmick. He already looks like the old Finn Balor, so keep on doing that on SmackDown. Move them away from Judgment Day. They
Yeah.
can put in somebody else in Judgment Day. I don't know who. Like there's a Carmelo. I think I always thought Carmelo Hayes
Yeah.
would be great for Judgment
I
Day.
think
Yeah,
he's
that'd be
perfect for
cool.
Judgment Day.
Put some black
Yeah.
in that shit. Like, come on.
I'm black in that
Um,
shit.
Yeah, I think he'd be good for Judgment Day for sure.
mhm.
But yeah,
I
there's a,
mean,
there's a lot of directions they could take it. So, but I'm really really interested in seeing where it goes. But
yeah.
yeah. So that was Raw. Unless you guys got anything else, we can move on to SmackDown.
Let's move on to SmackDown.
Can we pause real quick too? I'm gonna grab a drink.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. So yeah,
Damn.
Smack. You good?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. On to SmackDown. So SmackDown, we had Cody come out and get the crowd hyped, talking about that he was cleared. And that's when his buddy, his boy, Ricky Saints, came out. You know they're like best friends. So yeah, he came out talking some garbage. The crowd had no reaction to it. Wasn't even
Oh,
negative, it wasn't even booze. It was just
nothing.
nothing.
Nothing, nada.
It's
It was
that
just
stupid walk.
it was just nothing. He was and everybody's just like
Who is this? Why is he so short?
yeah, like why is the ring geek in there challenging
Yeah.
Cody?
Basically,
Why
get
Um,
look
this
like why
cornball
look
out
like
of
the
here.
ring he's wearing a wig?
no, but only up here. Like it
His
is
hair
weird.
has
But
that
you know
weird thing
why?
going on.
But I blame WWE. Why should we cheer him? He hasn't really done anything in NXT
No, but
notable.
not even cheering him. Like they didn't even have
Yeah,
a
that's just
reaction, bro. They wasn't
Yeah,
even
but why
cheering him.
should we
They didn't even
cheer
have a
him?
reaction.
Why should we
yeah,
cheer him?
exactly.
I don't care. I don't care. Who are you should have care? You was a champion. Was he ever champion? Maybe one time?
He was
Yeah, he
champion
had
in
a
NXT and he was a North
he-
American champion.
Yeah, North American champion. Like, come on,
Yeah.
bro. You
They
mean you're nothing to us right now. You know
they
what you are? Your
damn,
allowed
lunch.
they
damn,
Cody's
allowed
lunch.
they allowed this man
damn.
to beat Obafemi clean.
How?
That's
I
nuts.
remember. I do remember, but
That's
that's
nuts.
crazy.
That happened. That happened. Yeah. But anyway, the promo was pretty good. The Ricky Saints thing, not so much. After that, we had uh quick segment with Charlotte and Alexa backstage. It was kind of funny because Charlotte was wearing her ridiculous outfit and the feathers kept getting in her face.
Yeah, that
And
shit was
Charlotte was like
hilarious.
kept trying to get them out of her face. It was pretty funny. Um
Where are you shopping, Charlotte? Don't shop
Yeah,
there no more.
so
where are
she
you
came
getting? Yeah,
out.
stop it.
Dress
Rhea
like a
offered her
regular
help.
person. Like, what the hell?
Are you
Rhea
getting
offered her
attacked by
help
PETA?
because she was facing JC Jane, and obviously
Mm-hmm.
Fatal Influence would be there. She said, "No, we don't need you," which obviously, you could see where that was going. JC
Yeah,
Jane ended up winning, beating Charlotte after a little distraction. Um,
that's
the ki-
big.
the
That's
you
big.
kidding me?
And
That's
talk
Rhea
about it.
Ripley and Charlotte that she's pinned
Hmm.
in
It's
consecutive
huge,
weeks,
man. It's
and the
huge.
post match beatdown. Yeah, they're not
That's
playing
big.
around with Fatal Influence. That's and it's interesting because they don't really have exposure on the main roster like that. They really
No,
don't. They don't. Fallon Henley, Laney Reed definitely don't. JC Jane has had a couple of matches, but nothing like people should know her for. So the
And this
fact
is
that already they're getting the reaction they're getting, really, really good sign.
and these is fresh competitors for Rhea.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
hmm
SmackDown badly needed
three
that.
new fresh competitors for Rhea.
Yep.
yeah,
SmackDown needed it badly. They'll
Mhm.
probably have like a I don't know that they do it at Backlash, but you know that 6-woman tag match is gonna happen with Rhea, Charlotte, and Alexa against Fatal Influence. I'm sure that'll happen at some point. After that, we had another. We had a quick backstage stage segment with R-Truth calling Danhausen Grande Americano.
Grand
It was pretty funny.
Americano.
That
Yeah,
was
it
pretty
was.
funny. Was it Grande Americano? Was he calling him, or was he calling him
No,
Oscar?
he called him Oscar.
Oscar. It was
Asuka.
Oscar.
Yeah, it was Oscar he was calling him.
That's
I was
hilarious.
tired. Thought Danhausen was Oscar. But anyway, they had a match against Fraxium. It's a pretty good match. I just
Fractions
wish
wrestle their
Fraction was
ass
on
off.
more. It was
Yeah,
having matches more. They're awesome.
yeah. They have all the ingredients to fix the tag division. They just refuse not to.
Yeah. After that, we had Solo come out, give a promo about Jacob Fatu. And then there was a whole thing with the Usos and them talking about we've got the same enemy. Like they're really and I really like what they're doing with this. Like they're really making Jacob Fatu like, okay, these motherfuckers are really afraid of him. or they're really
Yeah.
concerned with him. Like Jay is telling him, telling Roman Reigns like he ain't like nobody we ever faced before. Talking with the MFTs like we shouldn't be fighting with each other. And them
Yeah.
trying and both of them trying to get Jacob on their side. I'm not a fan of the Samoan overexposure by any means, but listen, it's gonna come with the territory. If it's Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns, then that shit
Hey,
is gonna come with the territory.
as long as don't suck anyone else into this. Keep it if you're gonna keep it amongst the Samoans. Okay, cool. Keep it amongst the Samoans, but don't
Yo, what
suck
if they
anyone else into this and
yo,
make them
what if
into
they
it.
what if they triple down on us and they get Jacob's brothers, or
Oh,
they get Zilla
jeez.
Fatu and another Samoan
Don't
in
put
there to
that.
join
Please don't
Jacob,
put that out
and now
there.
there's
Don't
Don't put
three
put
that
that.
out there.
bloodlines.
Don't
Now
put
there's
that on us, Ricky Bobby.
three different families. Oh, Jesus.
Don't
Let's
put that on us,
go.
Ricky Bobby.
Oh,
No,
what is
no.
Jacob's one going to be called? The Hood?
I I don't know, man.
Him and
I
Royce
don't know.
Keys are going to.
It's too
I
much.
don't know.
It's too much. I don't even
Oh,
think they need
Lord.
all of that.
They don't. They don't.
The Jacob
They don't.
attacking Roman, that was good enough. MFTs, I don't want them in this feud
Yeah.
whatsoever. They don't need to be in the feud. In fact, I hate the faction. I really do. The way
MFTs.
like MFTs, I think they should disband. You can spread the Samoans around the three shows and leave it at that. Solo doesn't need the MFTs.
He doesn't. I'd
He
actually like to
doesn't.
No,
see Solo. He's kind of funny.
Solo. Yeah.
He's
Mhm.
kind of funny.
Yeah.
Let him do his own thing,
Yep.
you know?
We'll get there.
But the MFTs, the Usos, they do not need to be in Jacob's feud with Roman. You know who needs to be in Jacob feud with Roman? Roman.
Roman.
That's all. That's
Yeah.
all.
And look, I don't mind interactions with the Usos or whatever. I don't even mind so much the Usos with Roman Reigns on its surface. I really genuinely don't. I don't. It actually makes a lot of sense. They're family. They should,
Screw that.
have each
I
other's
have a
back.
problem with it. I have a
But
problem with it.
to have them be together all the time is too much.
It's too
It's
much.
too much.
You did it for 3 years. That's
It's too
crazy.
much. There's a difference between being in a faction together and like being friends and being friendly. Like you can
Yeah.
have that. You can have that. They're family. It makes sense that they interact, but it doesn't make sense for them to. Why do they need to be involved in all of it? Why? Why? And now there's this talk about Jay that Jay is pushing for a new kind of gimmick where he's like the right hand man. No, stop it. You can't. You couldn't even do.
Oh,
Bro, when it was
jeez.
you, you couldn't help yourself. How you gonna help somebody else? No.
Yeah.
It's a tag team division that's in shambles.
Yeah.
Go over there and try to fix that.
Yeah. Anyway, after that, we had the match Cody Rhodes versus Ricky Saints. It was whatever. For me, the big payoff was Gunther. Gunther came out,
Yep.
attacked Cody Rhodes after Cody had beat Ricky Saints, and then boom, we got Cody's next opponent, which
It
I
was
have
a
no problem with. I have I don't
it
have a
was a
problem with it.
horrible debut for Ricky Saint. I don't think he
That was
was at the
bad.
level. I don't think he was at the level that they thought he was for them to put him out there with Cody Rhodes
Who?
because of his Ricky Saint because of his non-pop, no reaction.
Yeah,
They should have presented him a different way, maybe in the mid card first, and stuff like that, and build him up if they're gonna put him
I think
on SmackDown.
this is why I had a bit of concern if to just to pull a last week when they brought up all these new guys. I'm like, all right, be careful because not all of them are gonna be Obafemi or Trick Williams.
Mhm.
no,
Yeah, and WWE has this thing where they're like, all right, listen, it might happen again. Let's just put them all. Like, no, it's not gonna happen. You take your time with these guys, all right? It's not that simple. Like, don't try to recreate what you've just had with these two new guys. Stop. Stop.
especially Ricky Saints, because one thing I will give Ricky Saints, he is really, really good on the mic. He is.
Yeah.
He
And
has
he
a
had
very
no
long
fear in front of
history.
Cody.
He has a very long history with Cody also. Like they're like best friends. They could have played on that. They could have had little video packages here and there. They could have done that before he came up. I mean, I'm not a fan of Ricky Saints to begin with. in the first place. But I mean, shoot, if you're gonna bring the guy up, you're gonna put him in something high profile, like with Cody freaking Rhodes. Then come on, man, you got to help the
Yeah,
guy out a little bit,
something.
you
Yeah,
know. So yeah, that was that. We had more Danhausen and Miz and Kit Wilson shenanigans, whatever.
nonsense.
Um, I do like the backstage stuff with Danhausen is funny.
Yeah,
A lot of it is funny, and a lot of the stuff on social media is funny. But a lot of the stuff that's taking place like in the ring and on the show proper, the proper shows, not so much. And now that SmackDown is back to 2 hours, like what's gonna happen? You know, you have now you got an hour less. You were showcasing all these guys. Now you got an hour less. What are you gonna do? You know? Oh, excuse me. Blake Monroe got a video package.
hmm
Why not do that with Ricky Saints?
That's what I'm saying. What did you think was gonna happen? But
Yeah.
go on.
After that, we had
Ooh,
Sami Zayn come out and do a promo. The whole gingerbread, and then Trick came out, but Trick didn't say nothing. Didn't say a damn thing. Like, if Trick is gonna be out there, I want to hear this man talk. Like, I want to hear him
yes,
say some shit.
exactly.
It was awful.
I think the whole
It's
gingerbread man
awkward.
thing, the Sami Zayn turn, has gone south very quickly, in my opinion.
Like the Sami Zayn character work is good, but the segment was just bad.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. His character work is excellent. It's
yeah,
excellent. It's excellent. Like I
they're just bad creative. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
They're leading him in the wrong direction.
Yeah,
Just give
definitely.
give Sammy the right thing and he'll kill it.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah. After that, we had Paige and Brie Bella versus Lash Legend, excuse me, and Nia Jax. Um, Very disjointed, ugly match that Paige and Brie Bella won. That Paige and Brie Bella won. I mean, it's cool that Paige is back, but this whole thing with Brie, no, it's not. It's not
they're
gonna
just gonna
help either
they're,
of them. I don't
they're
think.
waiting. They're waiting until Nikki gets back. Then they're gonna be betray Paige, throw them
Yeah,
out the group, and then it's gonna be Paige versus the Bellas or something like that.
something of the sort.
This is not for long term.
Yeah.
Brie mode.
Um, After that, we had our main event. We had the Usos versus the MFTs, which ended in a no contest. Which ended in a no contest. Tala Tonga came out, wiped everybody out. Um, and that was how the show finished with the Usos and the MFTs. And
Yeah,
yeah,
weak.
that was our episode of SmackDown. They also announced that there's going to be a funeral for the gingerbread man.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah,
So
SmackDown was
yeah,
bad. So
whatever Raw was,
yeah,
SmackDown
SmackDown was a
Was the
complete
opposite.
opposite. Yeah, for
the
real.
total
So
opposite.
I told you, man, you can hardly find a time where Raw and SmackDown were doing great.
yeah,
Frustrating.
It's either one or the other.
It's frustrating.
Seriously,
This shit
since
is
it
frustrating as
began,
hell.
since it
And
began.
um, I know we talk about it every week, but I, the thing with the Samoans, like, it's never gonna be interesting. Not the way that they book it. It's not.
no,
It's
no.
not.
It's bombardment. It's overwhelming. It's too much.
But there was some aspects that I did like. Did we talk about the Cody and Gunther attack? Did
Yeah, we
we
did.
get to that part
Yeah,
yet?
yeah,
Yeah, we
So
talked
yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
I
yeah.
love that.
We
Yeah.
talked
No,
about
there
that.
was some good parts of SmackDown. The Cody versus Cody and
I
Gunther
love
moment was one
that.
of them.
And I
Yeah,
think God heard my prayers or my thoughts, and I said they should move Gunther to
SmackDown.
SmackDown, and that's exactly what they did. Get that title off of Cody for a little bit. Let Gunther rock. I think Gunther could rock that title until next WrestleMania.
Yeah,
The level they already built
Oh
Gunther
wow.
to be. And
yeah,
and plus that'll give Gunther a fresh new people that he can wrestle with on SmackDown. Raw
yeah.
Yeah.
is mad packed. What else is good? Fatal Influence. Fatal Influence's push is amazing. Keep it
They were,
going.
Yeah.
They
and
acting
then
like
I love
they're
it.
acting like they're about to about to take the title off of Rhea and put it on
That
JC
that's
Jane.
yeah,
that's what it kind
definitely.
of feels like,
Yeah,
man.
that's what it kind of looking like.
And I think they're building a fresh new big name heel.
Well, isn't Rhea going through something?
Not, I heard I
Well,
don't know.
she's got it. She's said that she
Right,
very
eating
casually
disorder,
mentioned she's got an eating disorder.
It's, uh,
Um, and it, from the way she looks, you can see like, yeah, she has
something's
lost.
going
She's still in
on.
shape,
Yeah,
but she's definitely lost weight. And I don't want to, focus on that part of it too much, but
no, not at
yeah.
all.
I
Yeah,
can't imagine that's healthy either.
yeah. So
So I
maybe that is
hope,
what's to come.
yeah, like
And
I hope that it's something she's taking care of and that is under control. But if it's not, and she's got to move on, you know, I
and
think JC Jane is an excellent, and it's a total curveball. Total
Yeah,
curveball. And I'm not really looking at that SmackDown roster, and there's no one who jumps out at me like, oh, well, she's skipping the line. Yeah, who against who?
against who though? Yeah, exactly.
Against
you
who?
know, and the and
So
the and the crowd is behind it because they get big pops.
Yep.
Like the crowd is alive when they're doing their thing. So yeah,
Yep. And JC can talk.
mhm,
She can put the feud over in that way too. That's really, really
mhm.
big. That's one
she could
thing that I
wrestle.
that I've been saying about her. Like she
She
can
could
talk.
wrestle.
Yeah. And
She got the full
she's a
package.
brawler kind of wrestler too.
Yeah, she got the full package.
Yeah. Yeah. JC got the goods, man. So, um, yeah, I think we mentioned Cody. Yeah, I think
Yep.
we touched on everything.
I think we touched on the good parts of SmackDown. So
Yeah. Um, yeah, so I think that's everything, unless there's something you guys wanna.
I think SmackDown was I don't know. I give SmackDown a C.
I'll give that shit a D.
Oh wow.
damn,
Yeah, I
a
do not
damn.
give it a passing grade. Like, and that D is like fully for Gunther and Cody and Fatal Influence,
Unless it'd be an
honestly.
F.
So, what did you say? You gave it an F?
No, unless and other than that, it'd be an F. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Just yeah. Like the MFTs and then they got two segments.
it's crazy.
No.
And I don't even know what that Joe Hendry thing was about. Like, why is
They
Joe
got two
Hendry
seg. They got two
the
segments
tag
just to
team
let one
leader?
of them go. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know about Joe Hendry. If he's supposed to be a big new thing, they need to get rid of these gimmicks and just have him wrestle.
Yeah. 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 SmackDown, I was like, all right, y'all really gotta step it up.
He was on
But
SmackDown, right? He wasn't on because
no,
he
Joe
was
Henry was on Raw. It was
I
Raw.
was on Raw. Oh, I'm sorry.
The concert was on Raw.
I guess
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a
my
lot,
inner
heel.
thoughts my inner thoughts came raging out.
Anyway. All right, boys. So that was our highlight, or rather our highlights, coño. That was our recap for Raw and SmackDown. So yeah, just let us know in the comments, everybody. Like, subscribe, follow, all that fun, good stuff.
All the
Uh,
good stuff.
Let us know what you think of our recap. Let us know if we missed anything. So yeah, like, subscribe now, right now,
Yeah, right now.
now,
It's
now,
your good deed for the
now.
day.